My name is Molly Barnes. I work out of the Office of Admissions here at Michigan State University, and I am an admissions counselor. And I am here with my co-host and colleague, Mike Rick.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us. As Molly just said, my name is Michael Rick. I'm also an admissions counselor here at Michigan State University. We're both really excited for everyone to come join. Molly, can you go ahead and give us a rundown of what today is going to look like, as well as the itinerary for next week?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike. So I know not everybody has had an opportunity to join us on day one, Green and White Day uploaded. However, I'd like you to know that on the first day, we did cover what Michigan State University is all about as a whole. But what we've decided to do is hit on some interest areas, because we know some people have decided what they want to do for the rest of their lives. They know what their major is going to be when they go to college. But I also know that that is not everyone. So what we've decided to do is every day for about a week and a half, we have a different interest area that's going to start at 1 p.m. Again, today is going to be about business and management, but what this is all about is giving you the flexibility to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life. And just know that we have over 200 different areas of study to give you that flexibility. If you haven't decided what you want to do yet, make sure you visit us on every day, or maybe something that you're interested in. I'm going to give you an example. On your screen here, let's say you're interested in journalism. Make sure you visit us for the communication day. And then if you're interested in psychology, sociology, criminal justice, make sure you visit us on next Friday, which is going to be social and cultural studies. And if you are uncertain as to how your interest aligns with our interest days, make sure you visit greenandwhiteday.com to get more information. So what are we going to do on all of these days? So on these days, you're going to hear about MSU facilities and programs that each area is going to have. And also it's going to give you an opportunity to submit questions to a live student panel. So I am going to encourage you, starting now, to address some questions that you may in fact have about business and management, so that we can address those towards the end. So without further ado, I want to kick things over to Allison. She is over in Career Services, and she's going to give you a little bit more guidance.
Hello, I'm Allison Fox, and I'm a career consultant with the Career Services Network here at Michigan State University. The Career Services Network is a seamless connection of career services professionals located in college-based and centralized career centers across MSU's campus. Our mission is to lead MSU in providing valued career resources and relevant connections that empower students and recent graduates to achieve successful career outcomes. Whether you are interested in selecting the right major, exploring career fields and industries, looking for a part-time job or internship, preparing for an interview, or networking with alumni and employers, our team is here to support you. We offer a range of services, including one-on-one advising appointments with general and discipline-specific career advisors, hundreds of career events aimed at helping you explore career fields and connect with alumni and employers, an on-campus interviewing program connecting you with employers both in person and virtually. We've got Handshake, a career management platform with thousands of internships and job postings, and MSU Connect, a platform bringing the Spartan community together through mentorship and purposeful connections. Today, we're excited to present information on the business and management interest area and how it relates to careers. People who are interested in business and management are eager to inspire teams, drive innovation, and make business happen. This interest field is for those who like to motivate and encourage others with the end goal of getting things done with or through people. Opportunities exist in every industry. While a business degree is helpful for many careers, there are a variety of ways to break into a business career, even without a business major. Examples of career pathways include, but are not limited to, accounting, management, financial planning, human resources, sales, investment banking, consulting, supply chain, hospitality, and much more. You can learn more about these and additional careers and industries by visiting our website at careernetwork.msu.edu and utilizing career exploration resources such as the Occupational Information Network, also called ONET, It's a site that gathers data from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Here you'll find a great deal of information on career paths, such as the knowledge, skills, and abilities critical to jobs and appropriate education fields and levels. We also have Candid Career, which provides a fun, effective way to explore careers and learn about jobs through thousands of 1 to 2 minute video clips. Hop on to discover career fields you didn't even know existed. Hear from industry professionals about what it takes to get hired in their fields, and gather intel from quick get hired videos that cover topics like interviewing, resume writing, and networking. While major does not often equal career, it is helpful to have an understanding of majors that are commonly associated with each interest area. Here you'll see a sampling of majors at MSU that are associated with the business and management interest area. As you review the list, as majors of high interest stand out, make sure to take some time to learn more about each by visiting the msu.edu website. Now that we've introduced you to related degree programs, let's talk about why gaining experience outside of your degree program is also important and helps you become career ready. Earning your degree alone is not enough. We know that employers want to see how you have capitalized on your experience both in and outside the classroom, applying what you've learned. They're looking for evidence of transferable skills, like the ones listed on the screen. Gaining experience outside the classroom helps with your overall education and career readiness. Employers like candidates who have workplace experience, whether paid or unpaid. Experiences help you build confidence, explore interests, test out organizations and positions, and build skills while expanding your professional network, meeting people you may not have met otherwise. There are a lot of great ways to gain experience and skills. Many opportunities are available for you here right at MSU. Community service projects promoted through the Center for Community Engaged Learning, internships which are available both on and off campus, undergraduate research projects, part-time jobs within multiple campus departments, education abroad experiences, and becoming involved in student organizations are great ways to build experiences. As a Spartan, there are a variety of ways to gain experience and develop your expertise in business and management. You might take advantage of the many programs and opportunities available through MSU and the local area, such as business-related competitions, student clubs, and education abroad programs listed on this slide. It's also smart to benefit from MSU's huge alumni network by job shadowing with a fellow Spartan who is currently working in an area of interest to you. And of course, Career Services is always available to help you identify and pursue other opportunities that serve your goals. You can continue to learn more by visiting our website at careernetwork.msu.edu. You'll find many resources that you can utilize now to explore career options by interest area. Also check out our general resources such as ONET and Candid Career that I mentioned earlier, or look at our career outcomes that display postgraduate outcomes of MSU undergrads, offering a snapshot of the directions Spartans take their degrees upon graduation. And consider creating a LinkedIn account, a powerful networking tool to help you find connections in your fields of interest, including industry experts who are Spartans. There are many opportunities to learn and stay connected. Follow us on Instagram, where you'll find tips for exploring careers and preparing your job strategy. We encourage you to stay connected with Career Services throughout your time as a Spartan. Thanks for your time, and go green.
Thank you very much for sharing that great information, Allison. And another thank you for all of our members in the Career Services Network for helping our students achieve their goals. What we want to do next is actually share a video that Ashley produced about what it's like being an alumni and coming through these programs.
My name is Ashley Wally. I graduated from Michigan State University in 2012 with a degree in supply chain management. I decided to go to Michigan State because I was looking for a new experience with exposure to many different types of people. I wanted a big school with big sports and the opportunity for a great education. The education, resources, and network Michigan State provided me gave me opportunities to succeed really early in my career. The Spartan community is vast. There are Spartans everywhere. The first day that I moved to Minneapolis, I was walking down the street to the grocery store. I had my Michigan State sweatshirt on, when across the street I heard, "Go green!" And I quickly followed with a "Go white." Instantly, hundreds of miles away from East Lansing, I felt right back at home. Good luck. I hope you choose Michigan State, and go green.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I think it's really important to hear from past students to know how successful that Michigan State University made them. I think that's really important to hear. Now what I'd like to do is introduce all of you to Alec. Alec is a senior here at Michigan State University. He is a theater major, and he has prepared some highlights for all of you dealing with business and management. Take it away, Alec.
At Michigan State University, Spartans mean business. MSU's undergraduate programs and the Eli Broad College of Business consistently rank among the nation's best. In fact, our full-time MBA and undergraduate programs have both ranked among the top 20 U.S. public business schools across all major ranking services within the last 5 years. The stories behind the numbers speak for themselves. An investment in student success beginning on day one, a team of renowned faculty with a breadth of business knowledge across fields, and opportunities that aren't found anywhere else. While some of these opportunities reside within MSU's Broad College of Business, many specialized industry-specific business management offerings also exist across our other degree-granting colleges, such as advertising management, packaging, or construction management. This means that, as a Spartan, you are empowered to tailor your business and management education to your specific interests and career goals. As a student at MSU, you will apply what you learn in the classroom to real-world contexts. Our cutting-edge facilities are designed with this in mind. You can expect to learn in a space designed around experiential, hands-on learning. Whether it is at the new state-of-the-art Edward J. Minskoff Pavilion or the demonstration theater and teaching kitchens of the J. Willard and Alice S. Marriott Foundation Culinary Business Learning Lab. Students with an entrepreneurial mindset can also find support through our minor in entrepreneurship and innovation. From business incubators and endowed funding sources to new academic programs and partnerships, we are preparing Spartan undergraduates to drive innovation and make business happen. And Spartans are sought after. We aren't afraid to roll up our sleeves and get the job done. Spartan graduates leave MSU as hardworking, collaborative team players who can lead across organizations. And our strong global network of alumni and corporate partners helps ensure graduates have the opportunity to thrive professionally. Employers recruiting our students span across all industries, from nonprofits to Fortune 100 companies. What truly sets MSU apart are immersive programs, expansive networking opportunities, and a unique path for every business and management interest. We ensure that our Spartan graduates are prepared to lead and have a competitive edge when they enter the workforce.
Thank you very much for that insight, Alec. We really appreciate your time with that. And next, what we're going to have is a student panel answering some of the questions that are coming through so they can speak a little bit about their experience being a student on campus and also help answer some of the questions you might have. So with that, I'm going to invite our student panel to join us and introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Linda. I will be a senior this upcoming year, and I'm studying human resources. And I'm from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and I'm excited for today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel. I am a rising senior from Houston, Texas. I am a hospitality business major with minors in environmental and sustainable studies, leadership of organizations, natural resource and recreation management. So really looking forward to answering all of your questions and getting to help you learn more about the College of Business.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris. I'm going to be a senior this year. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I'm studying supply chain management and on the pre-med track.
Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina. I'm going to be a senior this year at MSU. I'm studying biochemistry on the pre-med track, and I'm really excited for today.
All right, thank you all so much for joining us. And the first question that came in, and I'll have Chris answer this question. Could you share with us a little bit about what the business class sizes are and what classes or rather how classes are framed around the business college?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So at Michigan State, they do a really great job of keeping class sizes small and manageable, and it's such a large university. So in your first couple of years, one thing I noticed is you do have some of your lecture hall classes, but they do a really great job of keeping those with what's called a recitation, where you're going to be in a smaller classroom with more people and able to make those connections in class. They really frame it around making those interpersonal connections and knowing the same people as you go through your business classes. So when you get up to the higher level business classes in your major, you've got familiar faces in a small class size.
Thanks, Chris. Our next question is going to be for Linda. Could you share a little bit about what experiences you've had with internships and how that has kind of helped your professional development?
Yeah, so the awesome thing about MSU is there's lots of opportunities for internships, research, really any out-of-class experience right on campus. And so I am fortunate to have an experience where I've done an internship right on campus in our culinary department. So I'm in the human resources office there. And so I help hire people to work in our dining hall facilities. And so it's a really great close to where I'm living experience, and I get to learn a lot of things.
Thanks for that, Linda. Our next question is going to be for Rachel. Rachel, could you tell us a little bit about what the admissions process looks like for coming into the business college and what resources are available for students to take advantage of so they can make sure that they're achieving their goals?
Absolutely. So our admissions process into the Broad College of Business includes a couple of parts. So first, they're going to be looking at your GPA. They're going to be looking at your overall GPA as well as your GPA within your business classes. We also do a regular application. You'll write a couple of essays. And then our biggest part of our application process is a case study. So case studies are something that you'll see a lot if you're applying for grad school or for other business schools. And what that is you walk into a room essentially without knowing anything of what's going to happen. They're going to give you a scenario and you are going to either work together or you're going to write an essay or come up with a proposal of how to solve the problem that they have presented to you. We have tons of resources that can help you prepare for case study, prepare for your interviews, write your resume, update your LinkedIn profile, and network. So I strongly recommend take advantage of all of those. We actually have a career services center that's specific just to business students, and they send out tons of helpful information. So every resource is available to help you prepare so that you can succeed and do well and be accepted into the program.
Great, thanks so much. Our next question for Sabrina, could you tell us a little bit about what the Honors College has done for you and how that's kind of developed your academic experience at Michigan State?
Yeah, so being part of the Honors College is something that kind of just gives you that smaller community within a large university. So the Honors College, what you do to kind of complete that is you have to complete 8 honors experiences before you graduate. Those honors experiences can be anything from a community service project to writing an essay, to even just following a passion project by yourself. So I got to do an honors project where I got to basically do research on whatever I wanted. So I got to kind of go into laboratories at Michigan State, and I got to interview different scientists and researchers here, and I kind of got to see what their research was. And so it was just one of those things that taught me how to write a research paper, and it gave me a really good look into the field that I want to go into. So without the Honors College, I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity.
Great. Thanks so much, Sabrina. Our next question, we're going to actually go back to Rachel. Could you tell us a little bit about how you got into the School of Hospitality Management and how much interaction you have with other Broad students and faculty members?
Absolutely. So our admissions process into the School of Hospitality Business is actually separate from the admissions process into the College of Broad. So for hospitality business in particular, we have our own essays that we do, and sometimes you'll do an interview with either the director of our school or something else, and through your GPA and letters of recommendation that your hospitality professors write and your essays, you'll be accepted. Something that I really love about the School of Hospitality Business is how much our professors care about us and really take an effort to get to know us. So I am the Chief Operating Officer for our Hospitality Association, so I work very closely with all of our professors. But even before I was in that position, they care about you, they want to make sure that you succeed, and we are one of the top ranked hospitality business programs in the world, and we really do make an effort to make sure that what you are learning now is relevant for when you get a job.
Great. And our next question will be for Chris. Chris, can you tell us a little bit about how interdisciplinary studies work on campus and how the business college, while being fantastic for preparing students for the business world, can also help you branch out and look at different fields of study and work all the same?
Yeah, absolutely. So as I said earlier, I'm also a pre-medicine student. So being in the business college has really taught me how to communicate really well with other people. They really focus on teamwork in every class. And I think every class I've taken in the business college has had group projects as well as being able to study and do things on your own. So that's really helping me outside of business, learning how to collaborate with others on projects, how to be a better volunteer, and how to better communicate in the healthcare world with patients and in the business world with team members.
Thanks again. Our next question will be for Linda. Linda, what was it like, even though being from the state of Michigan, we know you're coming from the Upper Peninsula, what is it like to be a student from out of town? And how are you able to make sure that you're still able to go home and access things on campus? And, how do you manage that?
Yeah, so we do have, MSU is very fortunate to have many students from outside of East Lansing attend. And so when I came to Michigan State, I was the only one from my town. I didn't really know anybody, but that's okay. I made a lot of friends, and just by getting involved, that would be my biggest suggestion for any student coming to college. Please get involved on campus. Just like that's a great way to meet people. You get to share similar interests. And so that's what I did. And now I have so many friends and I know so many people all around campus. Even though there's like this huge university, I can kind of go anywhere now and bump into someone that I know.
All right, and I'm going to ask everyone on the panel, why did you choose Michigan State University, and what has been some of the biggest surprises that you have seen through your experience on campus?
Okay, so I'll begin. So I chose to come to Michigan State because of my older sister, who was 6 years older than me. When she came, I just thought that MSU seemed to be the place to be, which is a very general thing to say. So then I had a gut feeling just to come. I didn't really know much about the university. It was totally a gut feeling. After I attended MSU my first year, and then I continued to learn more and more about why MSU is such an awesome university to attend. And I'm so happy that I followed my gut feeling. I followed my heart, I guess, and came because it's been the best decision of my life. I met so many people. I've stepped out of my comfort zone, learned so much about myself as well, and much more.
So I'll go next. So I actually was primarily driven to come to MSU because of our hospitality business program. We are the #1 public school hospitality business program in the nation. So that was a really big thing for me. This is what I want to do, and I knew that I wanted to be at the best place for it. So that was a big factor. But another factor was I really love how MSU in our extracurriculars and our organizations that we have on campus really gives empowerment to the students to have those opportunities to lead. So I helped to plan for 9 months a 10-course fine dining black tie gala. And having that actual experience, having that practice writing those banquet event orders, putting together all of that is something that you wouldn't necessarily get as an undergrad at other universities. And it looks amazing on my resume, and having that experience is really important to me, and it makes employers really happy as well.
So I'll go next. I had multiple family members who went to Michigan State. So when I was going through the application process and touring, I said, maybe I'll be the different one. Maybe I'll go do something else. And when I stepped foot on campus, I knew that I loved it here. And there's no place I'd rather be. With over 900 student clubs and organizations, one big thing to me was there's always something new for me to do. So after my freshman, sophomore year, I wouldn't be saying, okay, I'm going to go eat at the same place. I'm going to go do the same things on the weekends. I'm going to go study at the same places. There's still so many things I haven't done. I haven't been to a baseball game. I haven't done a lot of different of the clubs. I haven't been to a lot of the meetings. And I'm really excited that I can keep going back and just do more things on campus.
So why I chose MSU is actually I had a lot of other kind of options that I was looking at. And the thing that really solidified my choice was for the Honors College. So a lot of other schools had kind of put me on their wait list. And I got a handwritten letter from the dean of the Honors College that was like, it had personal details from my resume and my application and my essays that I wrote. And he basically said that he really wanted me to come to MSU. And that just meant so much to me that somebody actually sat down, took the time to actually look through my application. And that's when I knew, even though it was a big university, I wasn't just going to be another number, and that people were really going to care about me and my success here. So that was why I chose MSU. And the thing that surprised me when I came here is really how small you can make the community feel if you want to. So by joining all those different clubs, like Linda said, by getting involved in all those things, like Chris said, like you really can make your own community and your own like little friend group and stuff here while still getting that big university experience. So that's what I really like about MSU.
All right. And Linda, Rachel, Sabrina, Chris, thank you all so much for your time. We really appreciate you sharing a little bit more about what your experience has been like on campus. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. So as we transition into the next thing, I just want to bring up a couple of reminders for everyone. So first and foremost, if you found anything today to be in particular quite interesting, or you want to expound upon any more ideas, I highly encourage you all to take a look at our websites for the different majors and colleges on our campus, and check out our College Spotlight series, which is coming up relatively soon. More information can be found about this on admissions.msu.edu/spotlight. And with that, I also want to take a minute to remind everyone of our itinerary for the rest of next week. So please be sure to tune in if you have any more ideas or thoughts about what you might want to study, or maybe anything you're just interested in. So I highly encourage you to take a look at all of the rest of our days next week. They're all at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're not sure where your major will fall, just like Molly said at the beginning of the presentation, take a look at greenandwhiteday.com for more information on that. But Molly, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mike. And again, we'd like to thank everyone, whether you're at home or whatever location you're in right now. We'd like to thank you for tuning in, learning more about engineering business and management. And please stay tuned. Join us on Monday for STEM. We will see you at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Go green.
Go white.